here's our bottle of albumin that we just mixed up, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the tray that we're going to be using, and it works best when it's at room temperature. We want to try to avoid getting bubbles. We want as few bubbles as possible. So I'll just gently kind of pour it from one side. So just take a normal thumbtack and moving in about 1/4 of an inch or so and down about 1/4 of an inch is put just a small pinhole through there. So I'll just run some water, and I like to just kind of drip it along here. We'll just gently kind of lay this along the back. We now have a wet piece of paper. So what we want to do is, in order to lay it into the albumin easily, is we need to kind of curl the front edge just a little bit up and away from the albumin. If we allow it to just lay or have kind of bubbles or ripples in it, what will end up happening is parts of the albumin will come up and over the edge. And then we're going to be kind of curling it a little bit so we can lay the center part down first into the albumin, and then as soon as it touches the surface, I'm going to quickly release both sides so that it can drop down into the albumin. Okay. Then once it lays down in there, gently with your finger press it down so that it touches the surface. So I'll just gently grab it by one corner and then ease it out of the albumin. What we need to do is just take one of our push pins, place that through one of the holes that we've already punched, and then hang it up onto our drying rack. So we're going to lay it face down and then take our paper towels and go ahead and lay that along the back surface. So here's our first sheet of paper. Again, we're going to try to just as gently as we can lay it on top of the surface and release it and press down just ever so gently so that it comes in contact with the albumin, but not hard enough to allow it to kind of creep over the edge. And as we do that, we just want to gently lift one edge and smoothly lift it out so as to not get any of the albumin onto the back side of the paper.